Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. So in this video today I want to talk to you about some technique for the squats. And why is it important? Well, first of all, the squat is an exercise that is imitating, it's very functional in exercise, which means that it's imitating one of the movements that we are finding ourselves doing during the day. Okay, so if I'm going to sit down on a chair, basically what I'm doing is a squat, okay? And also when I lift myself up, okay, as I rise up, okay, I rise up from a squat. Great. So why is it important to work about the technique? Because on the contrary for what happens to when we sit down on the chair or rise up and we do it more naturally, when we are going towards an exercise, sometimes we lose some of the connection to the body, okay? And we are just trying to maybe do something else. Maybe we're not sure what we need to do. But actually it should be much more natural and much more basic, okay? So what we're going to do is just work on the technique of the squat exercise, which first of all, we need to look on the position of our body when we start it, okay? So I have my feet around hip width apart, okay? Now, if it will be not large enough for you, it's okay to take a wider step, okay? Because today, with our life in front of the computers and the cell phone, slowly we are losing the mobility in the hips, okay? And also in the knees and in the ankles. So it's not so natural anymore to sit down and come up from a chair, okay? Also not doing squats, okay, during the day. Great, so let's say we're trying to work in hip width apart, okay, more or less. A little bit of an external rotation in the hips, okay, in the thighs and in the knees, because we are not anatomically built completely parallel, okay? We are built a little bit extra rotated. Great, from here what I want to do, the first part is moving my hips backwards, okay? I bend a little bit, I let my bums go backwards a bit, okay? You can put my arms here on the side or here in the front, it really doesn't matter. And I'm going to go as low as I can without letting my lower back curving, okay? So I'm lowering as much as I can without letting this happen. If this happens, I need to stop, okay? And stay 1 centimeter higher. Okay, so I'm going back upwards. And again, first thing that I do, I take my hips to the back, bend my knees, and I imagine to have a chair behind me, or I can also really do it with a chair. Just want to touch the chair with my bums and come back up, okay? And again, backwards, bend, go down. Keep your chest high, okay? Many times I see people dropping down. This is not a squat. A squat is keeping your chest up, and I'm going upwards. Again, hips to the back, bend the knees, go as low as you can, keeping your lower back a bit arched, okay? And then lift high and go back to standing. Perfect. Let's try it with the chair, okay? So, as I said before, okay, as I'm sitting down, I usually do this, okay? So now you can understand why I'm asking you to keep the chest high. And instead of doing this, okay, which you're not doing this while you're sitting or rising up, okay, you keep it high and down and up. So as you see, the first thing you will do naturally, I don't even think about it, is bringing my hips to the back, okay? My bums to the back, bending my knees, sitting down, good, and up, and down. So even with the chair, it's a real workout, okay? Good. Now, another important thing, other than the back, okay, and the chest, is the knees, okay? Many times, and I would say 90% of the times, when I ask people to do squat, what do I get? I get this, okay? Knees go to the centers. I don't like it, and the knees don't like it mostly. When I squat, okay, when I bend the knees, and this is true for any exercise we do, okay, I take the bumps to the back, I bend the knees and I keep them above the toes of the feet, okay? So if you see me from the front, there's a line a straight line that is going from the knees to the toes. And then I'm going back up again. And hips, bend the knees, keep them apart, okay? Don't let them drop inside because this can create problems on the meniscus of the knees. And come up again, back, bend, keep wide. You can look for the first times. If you're not sure, you can look, okay, downwards and then come back up. So we have, first of all, the position, okay, more or less hips width apart between your feet, a bit extra-rotated. Good. Start long. And the first movement that you want to do is moving backwards with your hips, bending the knees. Imagine yourself to be sitting down, okay, and keep the knees above your toes. Good. Chest up and come back up. Again, backwards, bend, in line with the toes, chest up, and come back up. One more, backwards, bend, inhale, and on the exhale, come up. Okay, you don't need to do lots of squats, okay, to feel that it's working. It's working, and you will feel it right after 3 or 4 squats, okay? Again, don't go lower than you are able to control your body, okay? So go to the limit of your control position, okay? And then come up. With time, if you do it correctly and enough, okay? And supervised also by an instructor, okay? At least part of the time, you will get better. You will get better mobility on hips, knees, ankles, lower back, upper back, and basically the whole body. And you will get better in squats. Great, thank you very much, and I'll see you in the next video.